Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us for setting the stage number 60. My name is Sugar Bear. Appreciate everybody coming through. For those who are not familiar with us, this is a 5SP bi-weekly event, open to NA, SA, wired connections only. So if you're interested in 5 special and 5 special related things, you should come through, hang out with us. This is definitely the place to be for 5 special related activities. Josefi on Charlotte, that's an interesting pick. And Deka's still going with the Genj. We saw a little bit of Deka Genj, I think, last bracket. They did quite well. I mean, I think at this point he has, enough fundamentals to be able to do quite well. Oh god, they're doing the I don't want to throw, but I kind of want to throw you dance. Deka did play more Genj at the open lobby this weekend, and they're coming back to him this week. So, I think Deka's played a lot of this game at this point, and they've invested pretty much all that time into Hal. So I do think now is a good time to see them exploring somebody else. At the very least, it'll probably make their Hal better in the long run, trying something new. But speaking of trying something new, we have Josefi on Charlotte. I see them play a lot of different characters. I mainly think Enja, and I think they do Mizuki and Amakusa, but this is the first time I've seen their Charlotte. This is fun. Universal overhead. The Deka early lead still has that lead, but Josefi sort of slowly crawled their way back in it. However, run up throw on the block, jump in, going to take that first round for Deka. The open lobby was fun. Okay, run up grab. I like he's doing the cards right as far as a general concept, but as you can see, he's a little bit late, but they're hard to time. It seems to me that typically what you see from the better Genjis is they just throw the first one out immediately, and then they just keep spamming them until the person wakes up. But I think it is hard, you know what I mean? It's one of those things you just have to sort of develop a feel for, because wake up is so loose in these games. There's a lot of freedom to avoid something like that. So it requires a lot of experience to really contain somebody with the card. While I was yapping, Deka did close out that first game, sitting at 1-0 right now. Okay, going back in. Shouts to all the people coming to support 5 special when Chitty just dropped. Appreciate you all. Yeah, Deka's beating people up, but he's beating people up with Genj now. How you doing, Danner? Appreciate you. Yeah, MM, I saw your Negative Edge message, but I was just so busy I forgot to respond. Yeah, there's no way Negative Edge exists in this game, bro. I've never seen it in SNK title, I don't think, but interesting idea. Hopefully you did well in the vanilla bracket. My man entering vanilla brackets, but not entering my bracket. Yo, 100 hands? I like it. Deka just wasn't ready. He just wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, Josefi on the Char. Okay, 66AB. For sure, yeah. Oh gosh, there was a nice little combo there from Deka. And I've been pretty happy seeing Deka's move to the Genj, being able to pick up new characters. As I was saying earlier, he's been on Hal for years now, and he's gotten pretty darn good with that Hal, but I do feel like being able to pick up some new characters can sort of help you get better, you know what I mean? Expand your repertoire. Oh, I like he went for the big pursuit, because you will catch somebody with big pursuit if you catch them in the air. It didn't work out. Deka does not want to give up that bar. Josefi doing a good job right now. Oh, yeah. You might be dead. Yeah. Just unlucky, mashing a little bit too hard there, and then was like negative enough for Deka to get in there and get the grab. Charlotte was your first samsho character? I think Charlotte's pretty cool. Nice jump heavy. Charlotte, I know she's vanilla or whatever, and the kids don't think she's cool, but I think she's cool. I particularly like this Charlotte. She definitely looks like a warrior, you know what I mean? Samsho 7 is sort of sexed her up a bit, as much as you can for someone in armor, but she was much more raw here, which I appreciate. More so casual and fun 5 vanilla tournament. I'll send you the results when I have time, and I'll remember to get to them. Yeah, obviously you do what you want to do, but since you were there this weekend, I'm sure people would have loved to see you in the bracket, but all right, fuck them up. No, you're dead. Oh, Deka. I think Deka underestimated how much damage that was going to do because he had Rage Explode. But I think he was just figuring he was going to take it and then get out and then do time slow back to him. But yeah, that was more than enough to kill. Now we got to fight. Spooky Temple. B. Definitely, I like them fighting out of the corner. That forward roll is a little ill-advised, though. If you're not prepared, you just sort of plop yourself into the opponent's arms. And as I mentioned, Deka, they're doing a good job of trying to enforce that card. It is a skill. Don't anyone tell you it's easy. I don't think it's easy. But yeah, as you can see, they're having some trouble with it. Oof. Nice. I think Deka needs to be careful. Yeah, you got lucky there. Reminded. Yeah, card enforcing card is tough for sure. It's something you really have to work on. Okay, Josefi now set point. Okay, jump heavy. Okay. That's steep. Okay, you did get the universal overhead. Oh, how did he clear the DP? That surprised me. Cross up Rekka. Samsho just watching intently. This one is, we picked the right one. This one's pretty close. Jump heavy. Okay, now it's anybody's game. Double Luigi, as the kids say. Last game, last round. That would have been sick. I really like the idea from Josefi there. Okay, and you got hit, unfortunately. A chip move that was intended to be a card. That's not good. Okay, got lucky. Mash on the grab. Nice block. No! Deka was trying to jump away. That was not a punish. Deka just needs to keep their wits about him. Because now Josefi's in a... Okay. Okay, good on Deka to get the weapon back. With, you know, I lost some years of my life, but he got it. Good mash on the grab. And now we're in chip territory. That's 2 ticks. Ah, brother, you're gonna eat something. That Deka got lucky, but now it's just 1 tick. Any chip. Oh my god. No! He was too excited to punish. He was too excited to punish. He had more than enough time. He could have held on. It happens though. They want to be referred to as Ratisto. It's the name they have in Star GG, but look at this fightcade name. when they told me they want to be referred to as Ratisto, I was like, thank God, because I have no idea how to say that shit. Okay, Choi on Rimu and Ratisto on Yoshi. Now, if I'm not mistaken, both of these players are like more on the beginner side, which is totally fine by me. I think that would probably benefit Ratisto here in general, just because Rimu, she's short, you know what I mean? And when you're first getting started, range is a powerful thing. I like trying to use the 2C from Ratisto. We saw the start with the 5AB. There's 2AB. Ooh, cancel on the big pursuit. Very nice. A 2AB attempt from Choi, just a little bit too far. And I think that might come into play quite a bit. Is just Rimu, not a lot of range. Okay, trying to get the grab. We're doing the grab dance. Okay, 2D to try and get away. But Choi punched with that close 5AB. Ratisto meditating. Oh, they're going for the, God, I can't remember the name of that move. It didn't work out, but the 6-6AB sure did. Choi going to come in around 2, though, with rage. Let's see. Ooh, I like the attempt. I like the... They got him. Yo, the screen shake. Let's go. Okay, 2AB. Let's see if Choi can capitalize. Way too late on the big pursuit. Okay, they do get the grab. Now, Choi ideally ends the round here because Yoshi is not good at getting his weapon back. And yeah. Oh, okay, he does get it back, but 2 pixels. Choi's got to find a way to close this one out. Yo, I like it. You're done. Yeah. Nice. Good round from Choi. Bringing it back. The power of the WFT. Okay, 1 round apiece. Meditation from Ratisto. Okay, now his big pursuit, but he was a little bit late. Okay, 66B, 66AB. Okay, that was sort of the empty version of that special. Yeah, I think one thing Choi needs to look at is all these things, Big Pursuit does not work. Big Pursuit is very specific for what it can work for. And I like the oh, okay. What do we got? Punish. Okay, very nice. They have a lot of damage. Oh, WFT. Choi gonna take the first game. Interesting. Choi, that sort of surprised me. It looked like Ratisto was able to, they were coming in from a pretty strong position, I would say, but Choi, with the power of the WFT, closing that one out. Let's see how the second game goes. I always liked Rimu. If you've heard me talk for any period of time, you'll know that I'm a Rimu appreciator. I think this character is pretty cool. She might be kind of boring, honestly, but I think all in all, she's pretty cool. Now, that's a Big Pursuit move. He didn't quite get it. The timing on that is hard, but it's fair because the reward she gets for a Big Pursuit, her Big Pursuit does so much damage. And yeah, Choi is trying, but I'm telling you right now, those do not work in most of those situations. Ice users are always neat in your book. Well, let's go. Okay, getting the grab. Okay, 66AB. A little bit of meditation. To see, he went for the duck. And there's something you have to consider with like D movement. Duck is a pretty advanced tactic. And I feel like duck is one of those things where you bring it out when it's necessary. If you bring it out against a person who's not really even considering duck as an option, it's just gonna hurt you. So it's one of those tools where I feel like when it comes to the more advanced stuff, you kind of need to play to your audience. I think both these players are still relatively new. Choi is not thinking about duck, you know what I mean? So trying to duck can probably, hurt you in the long run. Anyways, we have a little bit of corner pressure here from Ratisto. Well, I like the backdash out attempt. I like the DP as well. Good thinking, but it just didn't work out. Choi did get the 2AB punish. Okay. Iwaki, that's the name. Right now, I feel like Choi's doing a good job of just being annoying. Which is sort of, it sounds like a bad thing, but no, that's what you do with Rimu. Ooh, nice little pursuit off there. They were a little bit late on the combo. Ooh, I like the DP. Okay, very nice from Ratisto right now. Okay, Tsubaki. Not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. Dude! I still try and kill the... Wait, they can't kill the clock. They're in the deficit. They're in the deficit. Bruh, you're not going to be able to get him. Time's going to end. Yeah, no, that's tough. I like the attempt, but good job on Choi. It's week 2. I don't think they got to win the first week. They had mentioned that. So they're getting that first win now. I definitely appreciate it. Good. Sora plays a lot with Ben, and that's never a bad thing. And we see some stuff going on here. Michaelite on the Zonk. I'm wondering why we still have not seen their How. They've been sort of enthusiastic about How recently. We still haven't seen it. But though they did show themselves with the Zonk earlier. Ben back on Soggy. Yeah, I think Zonk needs to really be careful about the 5AB. Why Zonk's 5AB is the way it is when How's is the way his is doesn't make sense to me. I think it was just SNK was afraid that Zonk was going to be too powerful. One thing to note about this is Zonk is a very wide boy. So I don't think... Sometimes characters can tuck themselves into the corner to hide from Soggy's pillars at full screen. I don't think Zonk can do that. Okay, hop and a grab. I love his little pursuit animation. It's just so brutal, you know what I mean? He just stomps on your ass. He really puts his back into it. I love it. A nice little lead here from Michaelite. Ooh, great punish. Great punish. That was hot. Okay, Ben running in. That could have been the end of the round there with the universal overhead. Always a risky option. Oof, yeah, you got to be careful about those ground projectiles. Careful, Michaelite now. Ooh, he just got caught. And dude, it happens sometimes, especially like, it reminds me of Gao. Gao jump AB is like that. You're like, no way it'll hit me out here. Yeah, it will, bro. what are you talking about? It will hunt you down, man. Oh yeah, for sure. Nana says a super uncommon matchup. Absolutely. Unfortunately, these are two of the lesser characters in the game. Though everyone in this game is viable, these are two that probably have to work for it more than everybody else. Okay, wake up grab. I bet you good money Soggy probably struggles to throw Zonk because of how wide he is. And Soggy having the small throw range. He's got the dreaded 8 pixels. He's in an exclusive group that you really don't want to be a part of. Yeah, and you just can't do it. Now, the thing that we've not seen from Michaelite yet is the counter. Zonk's catch counter catches mids and lows. Ben has really shown that every single time he throws out the 5, or every single time Michaelite does 5 AB, he's going to try and punish with 2 AB. That's one of those situations where you probably want to just, like, check him. Okay, I like that. Bubble, booble, yep, just caught him. I think it's another Zonk being a thick boy situation. Okay, 5B. Gotta be careful. Every single one of those projectiles is a potential 5AB. Okay, pillar. Nice block. Okay, good punish. Probably could have gotten more, but hey. 2B, 2B. Soggy has a lot of weaknesses. 2AB is not one of them, but he also has a fantastic B suite. His 5B, his 2B, excellent range, solid damage for mediums, universal overhead. Because Zonk's 5AB does a lot of damage, but because of... Oh, teleport. Throw it again, throw it again. Yeah, yeah, good call. God, I can't remember what I was saying. Nice deflect. Oh, went right through. That's unfortunate. It was a beautiful play from Michaelite that Ben just sort of completely put the lid on there. But punish him. Hop in a grab. And now they're pretty much even. 2A. Careful. Oh my god. Yo, very nice choice. Don't panic. It feels like Michaelite's getting fidgety there. Nah, you can't do that. Okay. Very nice end to that set there. 2-0 for Ben, but Michaelite really started to pull it together in the end. Ben on Shoggy. I thought I was told we would be getting Poppy. I want my money back. Okay, so yeah, Sora on Shizu, 2AB. Okay, I like the neutral jump into the the jump AB. It's good option for Oki if they're going to immediately forward tech. Yeah, when you're looking for Oki in this game, there's a lot of flexibility as to where and when you wake up. I always recommend when you're looking for Oki, just immediate forward roll. That's the only option that you can sort of consistently cover. And people give into it more than you'd think. Yeah, very nice from Ben. Optimal punish. Okay, toe kick, 2B. First round going to Ben. Sora coming in with rage in round 2. 2AB. 2AB again. But they got sort of, I think, the second hitbox. I'm not sure which one does more damage. I guess the first. Okay, 5A. Roll back into it. Still relatively close. Nice 5A from Sora. Just keeping Ben in check there. Caught the hop. Fortunately eats the pillar, which is always a bum deal. One thing about Soggy is you really can't sort of preemptively poke, like throw pokes out in his face, because you might end up eating a pillar. And pillar is a very big risk move, but you definitely don't want to eat him. It hurts. Ooh, I like the deflect attempt. Nice block on the universal overhead. Too far to throw. Nice whiff punch with the 2AB. Ben looking kind of saucy right now. Teleport. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. If they that's 6C, I think. That little toe kick is cancelable and it will combo into WFT. But the issue is it's sort of a send it option. You can't confirm that. And I think that in that situation, maybe the umbrella spin. I think so. Shizu has some chip options, but regardless, here we are. Game. Yeah, it's Ben up 1. Okay, pillars are hitting. Booble. Grab. Ooh. Tense. Oh. I kind of saw Sora getting whiff punish there, but it didn't happen, thank God. A lot of deflect attempts here from Ben. Nothing really landing though, but just punish, big punish. Okay, very nice. Grab, nice. Okay, so we're getting around here. And you see that 5B from Soggy. Soggy has issues, but those Bs are fantastic. Just great range, really good damage. Can control space relatively well with those. Well, it would have been nice to hit that jump AB there, but just didn't happen. I hear Ben complain about that jump AB often. Ooh, big pursuit, very nice. I'm not sure I believe it's as bad as everybody says it is. That's just sort of my general mentality. Great whiff punish on the deflect, no less. Okay, run up grab from Sora. Yeah, like they're particularly, I feel like Soggy, it might be because Kaz is just such a more well-rounded character, but Soggies are always like, when you talk about what Sog is good at, his B's always like come to mind. Sora. You got it. Get out of there. Yep. Very nice. Just like that. Sora on the board. Very good tap. See, that's the thing. When you get through round one and Shizu is running at you, you have to consider not doing anything. You know what I mean? Which is very strong. You know what I mean? Like, if someone's going to make you sit still as they're running at you, that means you're vulnerable to grab. But if tap is on the table, great duck from Sora. If tap is on the table, sometimes you have to just do nothing. Or if not, you're going to eat the tap. Universal overhead. I'd rather eat a throw than the tap. You know what I mean? Okay, nice 2AB. And all of a sudden, Sora looking real strong here in round one. Yeah, Ben, though, starting to come back. But this would be great from Sora if they could find a way to take this round. It's that terrible throw range. What about 5 throws? It'll take them a while. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to tech. So they're going to need about 30 seconds. What's going on, Polar? And there we have it. Sora in rage coming into round 2 here. We're gonna put Ben in, 3-1. All my homies hate Ben, which is a lie. All right, Sora. Yep, set point. Oh! Jesus, it wasn't even that built up. It was just the rage, and now Sora really trying to push their advantage. But this is the kind of play you can live to regret. Ben can find a way to survive this, particularly with their bar in check, like intel. Very scary for Sora right now. Oh no, that's tragic. Okay, Sora's not done yet, but that was like, look at that, no bar. That was a huge investment not to be able to close it out, and that's not good. B, universal overhead. Okay, gets the grab. I like the check in a teleport. That was an interesting choice. Ugh. Okay, still gets caught. Ugh. Okay, that sucks for Sora. I see what they were going for there, but it just didn't work out. That's the first jump AB I think we've seen, and it's such a good move from Shizumaru. I wonder why we haven't seen more of it. Maybe Ben just hasn't really been putting himself in that situation. This is still anybody's game. Sora keeping it very close for someone who has no bar to work with. But tap. You always... Where's that tap? That's huge for Ben. Yep. You're dead. Dude. Wait. Yep. Tragic. GG's. Well, very well played from Sora. It's unfortunate how that went down in the end, but Sora played that very, very well. That was theirs for sure. Like, not to rub it in, but that was theirs. The proper move, jump back into the umbrella spin. Good stuff. Done. They're learning a new character, and they're doing a very good job, I would say. But this is, I think both of these players have a 2-2 record. Sora's in place 3. Deka's in place 5, so he's just slightly outside top 4 position. Deka really needs this. They both need this, honestly. Okay. Okay. So a lot of movement, and Deka eating like a lot of little pokes. And I know in the 5SP you really want the big buttons. The big buttons are what's sexy, but like, you know, these little pokes add up. And gets the grab. Okay, Deka really throwing out that heavy, which I appreciate. And honestly, yeah, I feel like this round is sort of out of reach for him. Yep. But I wonder if he doesn't just start abusing the Rekka more. Like, I feel like I would do that. You know what I mean? Like, are you ready for this? Like, I respect him for playing honest, but like, it's good. Okay, nice 6-6 baby to catch him out of the air. Universal overhead. Universal overhead. Ah, there it is. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but totally worth. Oh my god, yeah, they were nose to nose. Deka did not try and throw. Okay. Interesting movement option there with the Rekka. The tap. How bad? Not terrible, but enough to probably make Deka unhappy. He's jump heavy. I like the read from Deka there, allowing him to keep his bar and get to the final round. I like that. Too far though. Yep. That's another thing with Genj. Ooh, the WFT, he just sent it. I think Sora was floating there. Sora now, they probably would like that weapon back, and that's a bad drop for Sora. However, yeah, no harm, no foul, but he does eat the 2 AB. Ooh, okay. 6-6 AB would have been nice there, but that works too. I like that from Deka. Tap is just so strong. You gotta know when it's available. 2B, 2B. Okay, Deka taking that first round, or taking that first game, excuse me. Currently 1-0. Okay, going back in. This is Yoshi's pad. That's a 6-6C attempt from Sora, but it just didn't work out. Universal overhead. It runs under the universal overhead. That is a thing. Great DP from Sora. .5A. It's keeping him in check. Ooh. Okay, too far on the universal overhead, but no harm, no foul. Cards out. I like that. At the very least, yeah, create space and tack on that 5AB. That worked out very well for Deka. I've noticed Deka stopped doing the card. Maybe it just wasn't being effective for them, and they figure I am in a bracket. Maybe I should just not focus on that. Ooh, that would have been really nice for Deka if it landed, but good on Sora, getting a little bit of damage there. They're not far behind. However, they got the goofy grab there. That's unfortunate. Run up grab for Deka. 7 seconds on the clock. More than enough. Brother, you're going to land on it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Okay. Sora on the wings of Tap, on the wings of an angel, getting through that first round. Oof. Okay, nice jump B. Universal overhead catches. Nice block. I think Sora might have been trying to get a bigger punish there off the toe kick, but just didn't come out. Too low. He's a little boy. Got to be ready to punish that way too early. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Technically, could have been a free 5AB, but just, yeah, sometimes you misjudge when it's going to end. That could have been huge. Ugh, I like the attempt, but just too far. Wow, the backdash going over the first slash there. Universal overhead. Okay, 6-6 AB. Very nice choice. That's great. Way to snipe out somebody in the air. Deka is still in the lead, but not by much. Not anymore. Tap. Yep. Very nice. Tap is just an existential threat. You always need to be thinking about tap. And right now, Sora, two quick rounds, and we got it 1-1. Okay. Going back in. Final game for this set. Doing it the steamy crags, folks. Cards out. Okay. Now, I think if Deka maintains a particular spacing, if one of those 2ABs whiff in front of his face, he can get a free 5AB for that, but... Universal overhead. Cross-up Rekka, I like it. He's really not overusing it, and that's why it's effective when he pulls it out. Tense moment here. Wow, the reach. He goes for the low. Universal overhead. Where's that tap? Something. Okay, run up grab. And that's the thing. You're afraid to tap. What about run up grab? 6-6 AB. Sora was not ready for how quick that was. And Deka now set point. Hey, goofy grab. Got behind him, throw. Gets under the universal overhead. 2AB. Ooh, Rekka. That could have been huge. The dock, interesting. Universal overhead. Grab. Score in the blue. Deka does not have the lead. He does it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like Deka maybe was just like a little bit too much leaning on the grab, and Sora just caught him there with the 5B. Deka did get the bar from Sora, but when you're Shizumaru, tap is sort of like a second comeback mechanic. One tap is just game changing. Okay, nice jump C. There it is. Punish. Very nice from Deka. DP. Just balls out. Are you ready to make this count? Oh, just a little bit too late. Oh my god. Dude. Yo, Deka was mashing that, eh? God damn, that was close. All right. Deka takes it 2-1. So I do ultimately get some Poppy, but it's coming from Josefi. Oliver, of course. Cosboy. All right, Mizuki Stoop. This should be interesting because I feel like this is kind of a good pick for Josefi. Usually Josefi picks a lot of different characters, but I feel like Galford is one of those characters where if you're not ready for them, they can be incredibly annoying. So I think this could give Oliver some trouble. And they're just throwing pokes at each other. I like the attempt. I think Oliver was thinking projectile. Yeah, a little bit too late on the jump AB. Whoa, heat knuckle. Probably the one true reversal. The Oliver gets the grab. Little pursuits. And needs to be careful. Any punish. Great punish. 6-6 AB. That'll do it. Okay. Oliver taking that first round. The thing about Plasma Blade is it hurts. We're seeing Galford too. Josefi pulling out everybody tonight. Jumpy B. Okay. Gets the grab though. Well, I would have hopped out of there. Yeah, Charlotte would have been cool, but I respect Josefi just sort of hopping around the character select screen. Pants. Definitely causing Josefi a little bit of trouble there. Oh! Universal overhead. Yeah, very nice choice from Ollie, throwing out the little finger wag of doom there. Got him that round. Josefi going back in though, just a color change. Okay. No heat knuckle there. Okay. Jump B and then jumping all the way out. Josefi, run up command grab. Okay, that hurts. Now the one thing causes jump AB is like a little bit awkward because you have to land deep to land it, but it also promotes deep jump ins. Too far. Yeah, I saw it happening. Very nice jump ins from Oliver there, but the finger wag of Doom is the best dude. Don't get me shitting on it. It's been a rough couple days. Way too far to combo off that. That's huge. Yeah, he's picking the wrong button though. He probably wants to do 5B or 2B or 6-6-AB. I think off of 6-6-AB might be able to get a little pursuit. Went for heat knuckle, but that actually traded probably because of the low hitbox on that. Gonna land on it, yeah. Okay, they were thinking the same thing, but Josefi got the better of it. Gets the run up grab again. No little pursuit. Run up grab him! You're done. Yo, the heat knuckle. Jump. Oh, you gotta jump, bro. Jump for die. Okay, 1-1. The finger whack of Doom. It's not one of my better commentary calls. Actually, the finger poke of Doom. Yo. Hello, Canadian, rooting for Oliver in the chat. Yeah, he's going for that heat knuckle, but it's not seeming to work there. He runs up and gets the grab. Yeah, a little bit too early, a little bit too early on the Oki there. Wow, mashing grab. Josefi getting a little bit too close. They're just throwing each other. Okay, getting grabbed again. No blocks, universal overhead. Okay, Ollie now. 1 round away from definitely losing the opportunity to get to top 4. Josefi, on the other hand, increasing their stonks. That's huge. Yeah, I like the attempt. It was just not as deep as before. Jump AB, very nice. Yeah, Kaz's jump AB is so good. And there you go. Perfect. Okay. If there's any momentum swing, it's gone now. Ooh, the combo? Pants. Yeah, pants have been effective. Yeah, that was too much of a risk. I would have probably gone for the run-up grab. It's intense. Okay, run-up grab. Little pursuit. Very nice. He's in rage. Okay. Now, he didn't wait for the heat knuckle. That would have been sick, but it didn't work out. 5B closing it out. We've had a bunch of good sets tonight. Shouts to Josefi and Olipop closing out the Swiss with a very close 2-1 win for Ollie. Oh, really? Really? Oh, is that really how this goes down? Okay. Yeah, I think honestly that is a tough draw for Deka. I feel like that last round killed him. That sucks. Okay, so Ben, Michaelite, Sora, Olipop. So yeah, it does look like this is a brother battle. Looks like we got Soggy versus Kaz.
This character's so frustrating to fight because the pillars are so active. It's so hard to punish them.
Yeah, because like you want to move around and stuff, but if you do that, you might just run face first into a pillar.
And even if the pillar whiffs, if you try to swing through it, you're just gonna get hit. And the 2AB is really like, it's like a Saki move. Like you just get caught in the toes and it's like over because just does so much damage.
No.
And not everybody can beat 2AB into pillar on block either. So
Yeah, I think it depends on the matchup. Like typically we think a lot about how Maru and like how Maru can do that, but like not everybody has that reach. You know what I mean? I think about someone like
not everyone has that
Rimu.
reach, and even if you do have the reach, you need speed. The recoil cancel into pillar is deceptively fast.
True. Right now, though, Ben doing very well against Ollie in the brother battle, throwing out that 2AB, and that 2AB hurts. I've been telling Ben with this character they should do more rage, and I just remember that. I'm not sure if they've been doing that.
Zagi is one of the few characters who has like a true 50-50 in time slow, though.
You mean the instant jumpy?
Yeah, the instant overhead can be versus the low. It's like true, like you can't react to that. There's no way. Oh my god, that was ridiculous damage.
Yeah, it's just
the range on that JAB is so huge.
Yeah, I talked about it earlier, and I think it reminds me a lot of Gao. You're like, I'm far enough away, right? Wrong.
It's just got so much lateral reach, and it reaches way lower than it looks like it should.
Let's block. Throwing that bubble like long distance, but that was a weird pillar. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Maybe he expected a backdash.
Maybe
out of the impending throw.
I mean, that's fair. Ollie played a lot of Samsho 7. I do feel like that translates, but I don't know how prepared he is for this. Yeah, that hurts. Ooh, gosh, the heat knuckle. Oof.
Oh, bad jump for BenJ.
Yeah, I wonder what he was thinking.
Yeah, he's doing an air to air.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The JA is like frame 1. It's so fast.
You run up grab. Oof, the range.
You can't get away with that. That 2AB is just so big.
Oh. Yeah, fanny tap. No run up throw, though.
The JB also incredibly fast. The air-to-air potential there, incredibly strong.
Oh, wow, the duck.
Ooh, just ducks. Just doesn't get caught.
Okay, potentially set point now. It's going to punish, yeah. I like the attempts, yeah, with 2AB. All right, nice jumpy.
Yep. That jump back, jumpy anti-air. Very strong.
Yeah, it feels like
super long horizontal reach.
up until this point, this feels like Ben's best round so far. He's just controlling space real well.
Yeah, once Sogetsu has the lead, it's rough to try to get it back from him.
I'm expecting Zonk versus in there it is Shizu. Interesting. I think this is a father-son battle, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I guess Shizumaru takes after his mother then.
I guess there's something like the demon inside of him, but anyways. Keep going.
Michaelite missing a chance at a big follow-up there. Ooh. Oh, and no punish.
MM saying they're not related by blood. Well, you need to. I expect a full written explanation in chat. Pretty close to even here. I think Michaelite a little bit of lead. A little pursuit.
Yeah, Zankaro's biggest weakness really is just everything eats his entire sword gauge. It's so whack.
Yeah, and like, go ahead.
You swing. Like, Haumaru loses his whole sword gauge if he misses 5AB, but like on block he keeps most of it. Genjiro doesn't use his sword gauge at all. That shit just stays full.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when I look at Zonk in particular, like, yes, that really sucks. But I feel like what hurts him even more is his 5AB on block is the opposite of How's. How's pushes How back even a little bit. You know what I mean? So you can space it, make yourself safe. Whereas Zonk, if he goes into recoil, like on block 5AB, he gets sucked in. I don't know why they did that, but it definitely doesn't help him. Nice duck.
Oof.
Zonk?
I like the duck attempt.
Yeah, Michaelite really making this character work, and that's going to close it out. Okay, game 1 going to Michaelite.
Yeah, if you get the hits, the guy with the big sword is pretty strong. The struggle is when the other person doesn't get hit.
True. Did we see any taps that round? I might have missed it.
I do not think we did. Michaelite not really doing anything that would bait out tap either, though.
True. Like, I feel like
he's staying grounded. He's not running at all.
I do feel like this is a character you sort of just need to play like a wall. You know what I mean? And hopefully you can convince your opponent to do something stupid, and then you can really put the hurt on him.
Yeah, you just... He's like how Maru dialed up even more. You have the area of control, and you're just betting on pressing the button at the right time. They enter your zone. Yeah, like that.
Now I think a throw can still do this for Sora. No, no, that's not enough. Okay, Michaelite now set point.
One thing Zonkro does have going for him, though, is he has a good overhead.
Yeah, not bad.
He jumps deceptively high with it for a big guy. It'll go over Genjiro 5B.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gets, like, crazy vertical.
Oof. Little pursuit? No. I feel like, yeah, this is where Zonk struggles forcing damage.
Oh, yeah, playing from behind, there's not much Zonkro can do other than run up throw. And he's...
Dude. Oh, it's not over yet. That doesn't have the horizontal reach. Okay.
Good jump back from Sorapie there.
For sure. Okay, Sora trying to keep themselves in this. Run up grab. Oh, the punch. The green hand. That would have been a great opportunity for some damage. I feel like Michaelite's fishing a little bit here, and they're not that out of it yet. They still have all their bar. 27 seconds on the clock. Oh, I like the idea. Oh, tap. Is that going to kill?
Oh, there we go. The anti-air.
There you go.
Oh, my God. It's so much damage.
1-1. I feel like towards the end of that, Michaelite was starting to get desperate, and I don't feel like it was time for him to get desperate yet. Okay, here we go. Definitely the final game.
Did Shimaru deflect the little green wave?
Probably. I would assume so.
Because, like, I know not every projectile is reflectable.
I would assume so. But, you know, I was thinking earlier, we've not really seen much from that. Ben says he can. MC. Oh, wow, the cross-up. Oof. So close. Now, I don't know if I agree with Zonk and Time Slow. I feel like this is another character you want to give Rage to. And just right there, you see on that block 5AB, it just sucks him in. Opposite of how. Okay. Just like that, Sora now on the verge.
Yeah, Sorapie's just kind of stopped engaging once he has a lead. 2AB, another character with a ridiculously good 2AB.
You want to grab?
Oh,
God.
he wanted the 6C into or yeah, the 6C into tap, I think.
Now this has gotten hard for Michaelites. Honestly, I feel like, oh, I like the deflect attempt. Rage Explode is something. Yeah. God, he just needs, and if Sora doesn't give him what he needs, oh, right now, even what he's gotten so far has been nice. You know what I mean? Couple grabs, one projectile. Yep. Oh, the umbrella. Yep. Very well played from Michaelite, but also shouts to Sora for the adjustment. I do feel like they made an adjustment there after the first game, and it just became very hard for Michaelite to get done what he wanted to get done. Alrighty, winners finals. Love to see it. All right. So these two play a lot, and I feel like, I don't know, these two will play like for at least an hour. You know, sometimes they'll play for like 2-3 hours. I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I respect it, but like I can't do that so much.
I play 50 game sets with BenJ.
Do you?
Every once in a while, yeah.
I mean, that's how the sandwich gets made, as far as I'm concerned. Like, the more games, the better, especially like long sets. That's really where you're gonna see the improvement.
Of room for adaptation.
Yeah, you're not feeling the stress, especially like it's somebody I know, and I can really like focus on trying to learn new things and do new things. Nana says only at tournaments. My ass needs to get up after like an hour. I don't know, I'm lame.
Ooh. Sorapie trying to make a move there, but BenJ just like leaving hurt boxes for Sorapie to walk into.
Yeah, now I feel like the shoe's on the other foot here. Like, it was Sora like walling out Michaelite, and now Ben just walling out Sora.
Yeah. This is definitely a character Shizumaru can't reflect any of the projectiles.
True. Imagine a reflected bubble. What would that?
What would it do?
It wouldn't do anything. Yeah, I guess. Or it would stay where it's at. It would just hurt you if you touched it. So totally useless. Oh, reflected pillar. Oof.
The reflected pillar should just go back down and come up under Sogetsu.
Yeah, the other way. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick, actually.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Getting rage there kind of sucks for Sorapie.
Yeah, it's like when you know someone wants to get saved nothingness, if you can push them into rage, that's a big victory for you. I feel like that was a perfect opportunity for jump back heavy, but maybe I just don't know something. I'm gonna grab again. I like it. I don't think you're gonna get away with it twice. Oh my god. Ben is really good with punishing with that 2AB, and I feel like that's such a crucial skill.
Brutal move to be whip punished by. It does so much damage.
For sure. And I think what sort of separates it from something like Tam Tam, I feel like Tam Tam's another character who has a 2AB that's so important for them to be able to like punish, deflect attempts and things like that. But the thing with Soggy's 2AB is his recoil cancel.
The recoil cancel on that move is crazy.
Very nice. Oof. Oh, too late? Uh-oh, not this time. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw out a pillar. I think that would have chipped out, but still, there it is.
No, I think is chip always 1 pixel? I'm pretty sure it is. So the pillar wouldn't have done it.
Well, I thought the bubble plus the pillar would have been 2.
Oh yeah, bubble into pillar would have
Yes,
got it.
that's what I was thinking. Oof, it's gonna hurt.
Ooh, gets him. That's gonna do a lot of damage.
Not too bad. I've seen worse.
Looking for that deflect.
Oh wow.
Deflect. I don't know if deflect is even the best idea against Shizu because 2AB is such a strong move.
True. I think 2AB also has recoil.
I think it's isn't it like special cancelable on the first hit?
I can't remember. Sora doing a very good job this round. They're just slowing it down again. So Ben's getting a little fidgety.
Yeah, once Sora had the lead there, by that much of a margin. If it had just been a little bit of a lead, BenJ could have continued to play relatively slow. But the fact that Shizu had such a substantial lead really put the pressure on BenJ to make something happen.
Nice block.
Oh, what a grab! He grabbed, or not a grab, but
Sort of a
him
grab.
with it.
Yes. And now Ben is like higher straights.
Yeah, this is definitely Sorapie's game to lose here. Ooh.
There's so many ways for Ben to die. Oh no. Ah! Is thinking too much. My ass would just pop, bro.
Yeah, he had enough. He had enough like time slow, I think, to convert off of a JA.
Something, yeah. And now Sora
Ooh,
potentially getting into grand finals here. That'd be a big upset, I'd say. I mean, despite these two playing a lot, just given Ben's record in STS, I'd say that'd be an upset.
Yeah, Ben definitely the favorite player right now. He's definitely put in the hours to earn it.
Yeah, I'll look at that hour log sometimes and just be like, damn, my man going hard. Oof.
Ooh. Big whip punish.
I like mixing in the throw. That was nice.
Oh, it's a lot. It's not quite everything he needed. It's still close. Oh, this is spooky.
Yeah, this is very scary for both players. Oh my god. Oh wow, the defensive grab. This character has no throw range.
I think Sorapie like stopped. It looked like he got stuck. Like he was trying to do something that wasn't throw.
He might have been just trying to like bait hop or something like that, or just seeing what he did. Could be. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. When's a tap is the question. Okay, gonna grab. Just a lot of pressure. Oh! Is that enough? It's enough.
Yeah, he's got a burst.
Oh!
Ooh, what a duck.
Dude, oh, it's gonna hurt. Yep. Nope, not enough time.
It Well played by Sorapie there.
Very nice. This is a
Good
tense
use
one.
of the burst to stop the clock, but unfortunately, no, BenJ has free reign. Time slow. And a 2-throw lead is insignificant.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Ooh. It's a little,
Win his tap. Oh. Oh my god, from down. I like the attempts.
Oh, I think he missed.
My god. Oh no, sir.
No, that's it. Oh, I guess it's not it, but it's a 1-throw game, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I saw it. Yep.
Oh no, the back hop.
Very good. Very good set from these two. Very well played. Ben going to take a 2-1 over Sora, but damn was it close. Versus Sora. Didn't these two, yeah, we saw this. Sora just changed their game plan and Michaelite just wasn't able to be as effective. I do feel like Michaelite sort of started to make some emotional plays when they really need to keep their head together, but Sora just played it very well. Made it very hard for Michaelite. So we'll see if there's any adjustments here.
Oh, unfortunate. Way too slow.
Okay, very nice from Michaelites. Very good punish there.
Oh, unfortunate. Not getting the JAB on the float there.
Wow, avoids the tap.
How did he just go through?
I think that's what you talked about it earlier, that he's got ups. My man can jump. Oh, and the mash on the ground.
I'm mostly surprised by Zankuro's JAB just going through Shizumaru like twice in a row.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's just low. I saw that too.
The hitbox is not as big as it looks, I guess.
At least not upwards, yeah. So in that situation, if he's thinking air to air, he might want to go jump B. Wow.
Deflect always a mixed bag against Shizumaru, since that... Oh.
Could have been huge.
Could have gotten a big punish off of that.
Okay, nice duck. Wow, very nice. Two AB is so annoying. He tried. Yeah. At that point, unless
the
Sora...
sword gauge just so depleted that he just couldn't even... The 5B or 5A, whatever it was, did do nothing.
No.
It's just 0 damage. Yeah, just like that. Meter's empty.
Yeah,
Luckily,
Mike, go ahead.
Kuroda's fixed damage for Zankuro, so that's always an option.
Oof. Oh, that's... Ah! Oh my god, he's just landing haymakers right now. Little pursuit. For some reason that did not work. And that round was all Michaelite.
Yeah, Michaelite found the spot Sorapie was trying to escape. Sometimes you just get like a read on your opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, I feel like...
Just,
go ahead.
Yeah, you just know when to put out the buttons to match when they're trying to make their move.
Yeah, and I think when it's a character like Zonk, like if you can land those buttons, like you said earlier, it's all the difference in the world.
Wow. Good anti-air.
Excuse me. His Zonk's close 5A, his close 5AB and his 2AB serve a similar purpose. They've got very good vertical reach. He's been doing a great job of getting close, and then whenever Sora jumps, just ding him with that, and it hurts.
Is his close 5AB also like an up slice?
Yes, except he's just not crouch. He's standing, but he does the same thing. It's that, but standing. And I feel like that move is just the general concept there. I'm going to get close in range. You're going to jump, and I'm going to hit you. And it's what's gotten him here so far. That point right now. I think Sora will make the adjustments. Trying to jump less now.
Yeah, but can he make it soon enough?
I have to see. No taps, but I guess Sora really hasn't had a chance to breathe. I feel like it's coming. Yeah, I don't mind the projectiles right now. I feel like it's not a bad idea. Especially since tap is on the table. Just mix things up a little bit. Nice block.
Alright, that puts Sorapie in the lead. Oh, and that's big.
Yeah, the punch? He has time. Okay, now it's getting dire. Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, the air reset.
The old sack throw, nothing beats that.
He's trying to do it. There he gets it.
Pogo. Oh, the back hit.
It's gonna hurt so bad.
Ooh,
Dead.
the answer. That's enough. Okay, so Sorapie manages to put one on the board.
And now it's looking like their winners finals match. Michaelite coming out so strong and Sora making the adjustment. Yeah, you wonder, like, did Michaelite need to close out that round? Is this just... I guess we'll have to see.
How... Ooh. A bit late on the 2AB.
It's not good. It's not good.
Ooh, yeah, big punish.
Haymakers right now.
A lot of haymakers this round. But that, Ooh, maybe looking for the deep hit there and didn't get it.
Yeah, I think so. A little bit of a scramble right now, but it seems to have calmed down. That's not good, bro. I feel like 5AB would have done it. He still gets it, but... Yo, Nana, you like the hype track? Yeah, everyone loves this track. That's a good choice.
The raw 5AB to open it up.
Yeah, I feel like that made Sora, so you see some stars there.
Definitely playing from behind now.
We've done it before. Oh no. Tried to activate.
I almost feel like Sora is playing too afraid when he's got his back in the corner.
I mean, it favors Michaelite when he's able to make that 2AB work. Michaelite needs to stay calm.
So like... the throw dance.
Oh my god, he got it.
Fantastic tick throw.
Wow, that was tense as shit. Really good play from both of these players. From Michaelite, who just banging his head against the wall, and he finally broke through. Gonna take that 2-1 over Sora. Alright, folks, this is it. First to 3.
Oh, wait, here we go. Hey, lets me in. Alright.
I think the white soggy is particularly snazzy. Go ahead.
I think this is gonna be a brutal matchup for Michaelite here.
Could be rough.
I guess it all comes down to block punish on getting over the projectile with 5AB.
Yeah, very good.
Pretty nasty. So that, I feel like that's one of those things where you get hit by that and now the projectile feels like it's off the table.
I feel like you can't be forced to stop doing something you want to do. You just need to be more, I want intelligent, creative, something about how you put it out there. Shouts to Sora for the matches tonight. I see you in the chat. You played very well. Those were, especially against Michaelite. Those were fun. Nice 5AB.
Zonkrow's a wide boy, but he still managed to get outside of the range of that pillar.
Okay, he got it, but there's still so much time on the clock.
Oh,
oh yeah, he tried. I never see Ben use big, massive.
Oh, good recoil cancel too.
I like that. I feel like sometimes you have to throw out those options with Zonk, but twice in a row is probably too much.
Good cancel there. Oh, but the...
This is one of those times where I think
Michaelite looking for the throw, I think, and just didn't press the button.
I think he dropped his dash input. That's my guess. But one thing to say is WFT, he was in rage, and I do feel like WFT was in chip territory.
True.
I love it. Ben, interesting choice.
Ben will, if I get a round start deflect on Ben, he will let the rage explode rip every time.
Yeah, Michaelite's particularly the throw defense, he's very good at punishing like people hopping towards him, and I feel like he does have very good defense. But right now, Ben just incredible screen control, and he has to. If you're gonna spend that bar, you damn well better win that round. Unfortunate. So one thing I'll say, you saw Ben hopping there. I believe that very few characters have a throw range big enough to throw Zonk after he does a whiff throw animation. I think it disjoints or creates too much separation between him and his throw box. For some reason, I can almost never get him. You just can't do it. It's too risky. Well, you know what?
It's the bubble, but I think that's a trade in Michaelite's favor for sure.
Yeah. One thing we've not seen Michaelite put on the table right now is the catch counter. Because every single time he throws at the 5AB, Ben punches with the low. Catch counter will catch that. Painful.
That rage 5AP is all you need.
Yeah.
Is he going to deflect around start? Oh, he's...
I'm dead. How's the tourney going? It's going great, actually. We're in grand finals. I think everyone did fantastic tonight. And very entertaining. Yankee Zanky. Yep.
Instant overhead. That JAB reaching a lot farther down than expected.
I'll post it in the Discord later, but there is a combo, a pretty legendary combo from what was his name? Lodrak, that uses 3 jump ABs. Are there 2 or something like that? I'll show it to you later. Crazy. And yeah, it's because it reaches so far low.
Oh my god. I can't believe that whiffed. And then he got it anyway.
Yeah, I was nuts. Okay, 1-1. This is first to 3. Ben is coming from winners, so if Michaelite's going to win this, he has to do it twice.
Good 3C.
Yeah, I feel like his kicks, especially that one, are quite good.
Yeah, it's kind of like Genjiro's 3C, except twice as big. So...
No punish off the air reset there. Ooh, that's big.
Missed the chance at the big follow-up.
I feel like that's happened a couple times, and I Michaelite in the future, just keeping, being awareness when they're in a crouch state.
Throwing that projectile from a little too far away.
Oh, missed opportunities here from Michaelite. Ben should be dead.
That's the catch counter, right?
Correct, and I don't think it's what he wanted.
Oh, yeah, a little too early. Swung into the pillar.
Quick one for Ben there, making it 2-1.
The fact that Sogetsu's 5B is just high enough to get hops is rough.
Yeah, it's a fantastic button all around. Go ahead.
Because like Palmaru's 5B and Gendro's 5B, not necessarily always capable of hitting characters if they have like an especially high hop or an especially high overhead.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Not gonna work. Okay, now Ben, tournament points. You trying to get the forward kick in a WFT? Time's fast. Yeah, for some reason Zonk's forward kicking combo in the WFT is bizarre. I feel like Michaelite is sort of grasping at straws a little bit. He's thrown out some interesting options recently. It's not, you know, it's not over yet, but.
Ooh, big hit. Oh, but the pokes do so much yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't swing against Sogetsu when he's in rage. He does so much damage with that 2AB.
And then his 5Bs as well. And when those are your best tools, it just rage, I think, for Soggy is super effective. And with that, BenJMan is gonna take it. Shouts to everybody tonight. I think everyone did great. That was just a lot of fun to watch overall. Yeah, always a pleasure watching everybody sort of strut their stuff with 5 special. GG's, folks. Yeah, if you are out there, you like what you saw, every other Monday and sometimes Saturdays, we're doing 5 special things. You should definitely come out and hang out with us. This is is definitely a unique game that's worthy of your time. I think everyone at this point has heard of this game, but I feel like sometimes people forget just how good it is. And I definitely appreciate all the people who came through to participate, came through to play. Our next one is actually going to be a Saturday. So it's a couple weeks from now. It'll be one of our Saturday events. It's going to be open to NA, SA, and EU. I'll have dates posted sometime soon. Those have sort of caught a lot of people's attention, so hoping for a good turnout there. And yeah, with that, I'm looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Deka, any parting words?
Nope, just glad to be back at it again. Just don't make the make sure the next Saturday isn't on the same day as Combo Breaker.
It might be. I'll have to check. When is Combo Breaker?
I think it's the 23rd, 24th.
No, it's not. It's I think it's a 10th.
Yeah, it's the 26th to the 28th, so
yeah,
if it's the 10th, you're fine.
Man, no 5SP Combo Breaker. I feel responsible, but there's like nothing I can do. It's just a bad year for me. Once I get this, you know, I got some shit I need to get sorted out. Once that's done, we'll be back at Frosty's, back at Combo, doing 5SP stuff again. But yeah, that's it. You know, gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Good night, everybody. We will see you next time.
See y'all later.